What's up, y'all? Just waiting for y'all to pile on up in here. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time. Everything like that. Yes, sir. It was a big day yesterday, man. I hope you guys went ahead and tagged along with that and everything like that. It looks like we went hit 7 out of 10 in baseball yesterday. We missed the dog pick 4 by one game. The Royals went to extra innings and actually got beat by a 3-run walk-off. So it is what it is, man, at the end of the day. But then we swept out the NBA yesterday, so it's all good. And then also, if you're a client, we had the Denver Nuggets money line premium. We got that bad boy by 12. Saw that one coming from a mile away as well, too. So that's good to be a client. And we got the over. The over was easy money, though. We knew that was going to happen. We got Boston yesterday, too. That was heavy. Boston was really good yesterday. And then we got home the under. Yeah. And like I said before, I told you guys that the Clippers the Clippers weren't gonna lose another game. And y'all were like, and now the excuse is, oh, they were hurt. Dude, the Mavericks, when we played the seeding games, the Mavericks lost 5 out of the 8 games that they played in, and they lost to sorry ass teams too. So don't give me no they was injured BS, dude. The Clippers were just better than them, and they beat them. It's that simple. And they got lucky in Game 4, man. It is what it is at the end of the day. They smoked a 21-point lead, and the Mavs hit a buzzer beater in overtime. Come on, dude. You can't say that this series was an even series. It was they had a pretty good 4 games. The Clippers figured out exactly what they needed to do, and they went ahead and they finished them off yesterday. Much props. I know everybody wanted Luka to do very well and everything like that, but let's just be 100% about it. You knew that the Mavericks were not going to upset the Clippers, and nobody even had that in their brain. But everybody had this idea that the Blazers, a team that had to go through the fuel of the fire to even get into the playoffs, was going to be able to beat the Lakers. So that's where the thinking of people was just, what y'all thinking about? Seriously. So pretty much, man, that's my 2 cents on that right there. So pretty much, man, it's gonna be fun this week. We got the second round pretty much approaching. We got a big game today in Orlando with Houston and OKC. We're gonna see how that one's gonna shake out. But that series is a mighty good one as well too. And then we get the opening game today of the Heat and the Bucks. And I know this series is gonna be a little bit more exciting than it looks on paper. So let's go ahead and get into it. So there it is. We got the NBA playoffs for today. And pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and take the over 223 with the Heat and the Bucks today. And I think that we will be getting ourselves the over in this spot. And let's just keep it real. The Heat played the Bucks here in the seeding games, but the warm-up games, whatever you want to call them. And the Heat was beating these boys by, at one point, I think 23 points in the game, and they wind up giving up the lead, losing the game, and losing by, I guess what? They lost by double digits. That was the irony of that game that day. You know what I mean? And so pretty much, I still think that the Heat are a team that might have the better coach. We always have to remember, it doesn't matter that it was LeBron, Bosh, and D Wade. They needed to have a coach get them to the finals as well too. And everybody has to understand, Eric Spoelstra did a hell of a job coaching those 3, but his job really was to coach everybody else. Those 3 were able to take care of themselves, but when he needed to go ahead and really coach them and motivate them, he was able to do that. So that gives a lot of people, that should give people confidence in the Heat moving forward in this series. And a lot of people have to understand the Bucks are a really good team, but then they get themselves overworked. They overwork themselves in games, and then they overthink in games as well too. And so when they don't stick to the basics, this team is like all over the place. So This is going to be a good series. I'm not saying that the Heat can fold the Bucks that easily, but they're going to give these guys, they're going to make these guys work to win this series. And I look forward to it. It's going to be a good damn series. But today, we're just going to watch game one, and we're going to scoreboard watch, and I'm going to take the over 223 today. Heat, Bucks. Let's see how it shakes out. Now, we move on, and there goes the dog of the day in the NBA, baby. And we hit it yesterday with the Celtics, the small dog, a little Chihuahua, a little Pomerans. But today we going for what I would say a mid-sized dog. Trying to get this golden retriever home, and Thunder plus 205. I like it. I think that this will work out for us because this is going to be Chris Paul's last stand right here. And I know Chris Paul wants to just keep this series going. The Thunder may not win this series, but he wants to take the Rockets to the limit. Let's all be honest here. We know he wants to take the Rockets to the absolute, to the fire. He wants to and really wants to win this series. And we know if this series does go to Game 7, it can go either way. And, you could see Houston blowing this thing as well, too. That's why it's like, I know everybody's really confident in Houston and they like Harden a lot, but we know how these guys are. We know that Harden can go up there and score 52 points and they still lose by 5. So, pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm challenging the per se skeptics today. I know a lot of people are saying, well, this series is over. The Rockets have this. It's a wrap. Nah, I don't think so. The thing is, the Thunder scrap so hard. They just so scrappy that it's hard to really just say, okay, they're done. Disregard them. Nah, I think Chris Paul really has a Game 7 in him, and I think that the way he went about things, he's getting a Game 7, being the leader of the NBA MBPA and everything like that. So I truly do think that what happens here is that the Thunder get themselves a good win. It could be their final win of the season, but they get themselves a good win today to force Game 7 and have all of us sitting up in here wondering what can be on Wednesday. So if they don't win, they keep the game close, and they're going to wind up, losing by 4 or less, in my opinion. So that's why I'm putting the plus 5.5 here for some insurance, but I like to go for an OG Pop DiBiase 2-for-1. You guys, if you've been following me for a long time, you know what I mean by 2-for-1, where we take a money line spread on a dog or something like that, but then we take the points as well too, and we try to get both those bad boys home. But if we can't get both of them home, let's get at least one of them home. So there it is. That's the NBA playoff bets for today. It's actually a 9-1 ticket as well too, if you guys want to jump into it. So pretty much there it is. But man, single what you like, and we'll go from there. But I do like this group a lot, and let's see how it shakes out, man. Moving on to some baseball. And in baseball, I got a 40-1 ticket for you guys today. And these first 2 games do start very early today as well, too. The Mets going against the Marlins today. 9-1 means the odds on the parlay would be 9-1. So that means that if you put $10 on that ticket, you would get back $90. If you put $20 on the ticket, you get back $180. You with me? So when I say 40-1 and 9-1, that's the odds of the parlay of the ticket if you want to make it a parlay. Okay, so giving you guys an idea of what you're dealing with. All right. Okay, so we got the Mets 1.5, and it's DeGrom Day, and you know how I feel on DeGrom Day. Mets, this is your day to really get your big win. Get your big moment, and you guys already know what it is, man. Get this man some runs because he's going to be getting you a whole lot of outs today. So return the favor, and we just going to rock out because it's the DeGrom Day, and we get minus 130 on this bad boy as well, too. So let's see how it shakes out, and let's hope for the best that the Mets are able to win this game by 2 or more runs, and we go from there. It's that simple. So Mets 1.5. DeGrom Day. Let's get that money 1.5, and then you guys always know you can first five this thing as well too. It's just gonna be a little bit more expensive. Now we move on to the Orioles, and actually yesterday we had the Orioles in the same situation, plus 1.5, and once again I'm gonna put them in the same situation today because it's crazy how good the Blue Jays are in Buffalo this year. Like they are a crazy good home team this year, and pretty much I'm going to take this bet. Orioles will probably wind up winning this game, but let's just go ahead and play it smart here with the plus 1.5, and we'll see how it goes, man. We will see how it goes. So there it is, plus 1.5 on the Orioles. Then we got the Mariners, another dog yesterday that cashed out for us at plus 155. And there it is, man. Mariners Angels, an early game at the Big A in Anaheim, about 45 minutes to an hour away from me in Orange County. And I know that this game is going to wind up being there should be some fireworks to this game, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and take the over 9 with the Mariners and the Angels. Let's see how it shakes out, man. This should be a really good game, and I feel like this will go over because, they do. Because yesterday they had a long game. They didn't score many runs. Today I feel like runs are going to be at an absolute premium. So let's go ahead and get it. And there it is, over 9, Mariners, Angels. And then we got the Yankees playing in a very tough game today against the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, a team that has been giving them issues pretty much all season, and actually came to the Bronx last time and swept the Yankees. So the Yankees got that on their mind, and the Yankees want to start off on the right foot. And now we get into the point of the season where the chase is on. That you trying to get that divisional championship, you trying to get that home field advantage, whatever that may be, because now they're talking about having a bubble situation, which really is going to be a tough thing to do with baseball. But all in all, though, I really do like the Yankees. I'm going to go ahead and take them today with the minus 150. I know they're going against Tyler Glass now, but, we got the boy Garrett Cole on the mound, and they paid him big dollars to pitch well in big games like this. So let's go ahead and Yankees, put your money where your mouth is and get this win. There it is, minus 150, Yankees, money line. Then we got the Cardinals. Today. I got the Cardinals with the minus 105. This looks like a very strong bet to me. I think that the Cardinals are going to be good money today against the Reds. And let's just see how it goes. Dakota Hudson, he's been a middling pitcher all season. Hopefully he can get us a really good game today. And Delfani, who the Reds pitcher, man, that guy's been getting tore up for years, but he still has a spot in the MLB somehow, some way. So it is what it is. Cards minus 105. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we got the Padres and the Rockies. The Padres have literally traded the farm this weekend. They are really trying to catch the Dodgers for first place in the NL West. I don't know if that's going to happen, but, they are very, very aggressive right now. They just picked up Mike Clevenger this morning as well. They got Nolia yesterday. So they're stockpiling players to really keep up with the Dodgers now, but maybe it might be a little bit too late in the season for that to occur, but they are pushing for the playoffs as well, too. So it's not just about winning the division. It's about getting into the playoffs for the Padres as well. So you see the writing on the wall. The Padres are ready to become a true contender, a true chaser of the throne. And that's what we have here. So pretty much, if you do want to parlay this thing, it's 40-1. So you guys already know what it is. Small risk, big reward. You know how we roll. My odds are better than the lotto. All right. So pretty much we move on, and let's check about what's going on in the Dog PK4. In the Dog PK4 today, two home dogs that we got here. I'm going to go up first. The Royals, plus 200 today. Yes, they're playing against the Indians today, but the Indians are trading players. They're doing all types of different things. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day. I really do like the Oh, my man, the pick six is going to hit, and it's going to hit a few more times before the end of the year as well, too. A handful more times before the end of the year, man. So pretty much, man, what you call it, it's due. It's going to hit, and this dog pick four going to hit as well, too. But it's going to be on a day where I don't have all the big dogs on here. It's when I go with the little Chihuahua crew or something like that. But it's going to happen. I've been doing this for years, been handing out this ticket for years, and literally that's why people are still following me to this day. So pretty much the Royals money line plus 200. I like it. I like it a lot. They are a home dog today. They playing against the Indians, but they always give the Indians a tough time in Kansas City as well, too. So I do like this bet today. I think that it's it's a strong play. So once again, the Royals, you get designated as our dog of the day. And I know everybody's like, why ain't you going to go with the Twins? I'm going to tell you why in a moment. The Red Sox money line plus 170. Red Sox at Fenway today. I think that they surprised the Braves. Well, no, they're going to be in Atlanta. I'm so sorry about that. This is actually going to be a game that's going to be with them on the road. I'm so sorry because they played at home yesterday. But regardless, though, I got the Red Sox today plus 170. Let's see how it shakes out. It's going to be some good money going on there at Bolity. So, yeah, they got to go against Max Fry today, but I ain't worried about that. You know, sometimes the worst teams in the league will take advantage of these top pitchers because they even overlooking them. So, plus 170, let's get it. And then we got the Nats going against the Phillies today. The Nats, I don't know, man. The Nats been playing better baseball, and I think that pretty much they probably won't make the playoffs, but they're going to end the season much better than they started it. How about that? So I think that the Nats money line plus 115 is good value for you today, and it belongs in this group. If you're trying to put in some good ingredients, but then you're trying to put in those teams that can help put it over the top as well too. And the Nats have that written all over them today with the small line that they have. So let's go ahead and see how it goes, and hopefully we get this one home as well too. And then we got the Twins. The Twins. The Twins are our home team today. So pretty much we got the Twins, and the Twins have struggled. They actually lost 3 in a row to the Tigers this weekend as well too. It was absolutely I know that you just couldn't stand that. I know, but they dropped the doubleheader, and then they lose the next day as well too, after taking a few days off for the injustices and things that occurred over in Wisconsin. But pretty much once they got back to baseball, they struggled and pretty much have found themselves in a position where they are really, 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 trying not to drown right now, because this is not good for the Twins. And the teams that they're losing to, it's not good either. Detroit, you get swept by Detroit literally, and you got swept by Kansas City. So you got road woes. So pretty much this is a home game for them today. It's a good bounce back. They like beating up on the White Sox as well too. So let's see how it shakes out. Plus 115, Twins money line. There it is. Dog pick 4, 36-1, 36-1. So if you guys want to go ahead and play that ticket, you put 20 on that bad boy. It's $720 on the payout. Okay, so there it is. That is the dog pick 4. All right, so we end the day with the Mar PrimeTime Bets, and this is going to be the final day. And let me tell y'all something, man. We made a nice roll yesterday over at Mar. So if you guys need these horse plays, horse bets, or you guys want to really be educated on it, I'm going to start doing little seminars, little videos to show everybody simple little bets that they can run with and things like that at the track. And, pretty much you don't have to be some big-ass high roller or anything of that nature. You just got to be somebody that just likes to have some fun. So pretty much with this, the Mar PrimeTime Bets. My first timer of the day, a horse by the name of Rickery, is going to be trained by Richie Baltus and going to be ridden by the top jockey Flavian Pratt. And this horse is a first timer. This is a maiden special weight. These are 3-year-olds, and I'm going to go ahead and pair this horse with the 6, the 1, and the 2 for our top horses, and we can key it up 1, 2, 7, 6. Box it up 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 6, 7, or we can key it 7, 1, 2, 6. Then we move on to race 5, the baby of the day, another first timer in a maiden claiming race, $21,000. This is a Doug O'Neill trainee. It's going to be ridden by Abel Cedillo. And I like this horse a lot. I think that this horse is going to be running pretty well. I know that they already have him running for a tag and everything like that, but this is on the owner. This isn't like a trainer play or anything like that, but sometimes owners buy horses and they want to get rid of the horse right away as well, too. They want to get a little bit of a come up. So if you got a $21,000 maiden claimer coming, you'll get a nice little check for any horses sold today. So we'll see how it goes, but I like Lemon Ice today. I'm going to pair Lemon Ice with the 2, the 4, and the 3, and then we can go ahead and this is what we do here. We box it up 2, 3, 4, 5, or we can go ahead and key it 5, 2, 3, 4. But that's going to be our baby of the day, Lemon Ice. And then in the nightcap, and it's so hard to say goodbye to Delmar, man. You know, this is the final closing day until December. And then after December, we don't see him again until next summer. So we getting close to being back at my home track, Santa Anita, but too bad the public can't be there. But we're going to try to work something out to where I can get on the grounds somewhat, but we'll work it out. I got to make some calls. But all in all, we got the nightcap, and we're going to roll with what I like to call a hunch play. And the horse is going to be somewhat of a shot, too, at the end of the day. I always like to take long shots at the end of the meet. So pretty much at the last day of the meet, I always like to have a long shot in the nightcap. So pretty much what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take a horse called Wine at Sunset. And we're going to put the Wine at Sunset with the 4, the 9, the 1, and the 11. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to box it up 1, 4, 6, 9, 11 for the super high 5. And then if you want to key it, once again, this is how you key it. You want to key it 6, 1, 4, 9, 11, okay? And let's hope for the best. And then we have this late pick 4 as well, too. That's $30, and we're going to do it just like this. We're going to stretch them out a little bit in leg 1, and we're going to go 3, 4, 11, 12, and then we're going to do leg 2, 8. We're going to single out the 8. The 8 looks really good today. And then we're going to go in leg 3 with the 2, 4, 7, and then we're going to use our 5 horses from the nightcap to close out the pick 4. Hopefully we get ourselves to that point, because leg 2 and 3 are very, very important. So pretty much this one right here, we got the 1, 4, 6, 9, 11. This equals a $30 ticket. So at the end of the day, that's what we have here. And for the folks that came in late, I'm so sorry about that. But that's on you. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all can't be coming to my class late like that, dude. Come on, man. You know what I mean? You have your review. The review will be up the moment that this show is over. So you guys really haven't missed anything, because you guys always know the NBA is first. So pretty much as soon as this is over, just go ahead and run on over to the replay, and you guys can watch it there. But before we go, I want to go ahead and say R.I.P. to John Thompson, one of the greatest coaches to ever step on the floor. And he was very impactful in my life as well, too, because he's one of the people that I looked up to in my days when I was coaching basketball and everything about a decade ago and everything like that. I'm only 36, but still. I was, I worked, I had basketball around me my whole life, and I was a teenage coach and things like that with a lot of, really good players and things of that nature. And John Thompson was one of my inspirations, one of the guys that I really looked up to and admired and everything like that. So John Thompson, man, R.I.P. He molded so many boys into men, things like that. He had the greats like Patrick Ewing Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo, just to name a few. But this guy literally changed the whole face of college basketball. He was the Nike coach as well, too. You know, the first coach Nike that actually paid to be on the sideline and making sure his team rocked their shoes. So he pretty much helped them become $1 billion corporation as well. They give a lot of credit to Jordan, but Georgetown was a key driver in this situation as well, too. So once again, RIP to the legend, John Thompson, former Boston Celtic world champion, a national champion, Coach of the Year a few times as well too. So RIP, Coach. And I know that the benches, that bench up in heaven has got themselves another great one, man. So it is what it is. And also RIP to Lute Olson as well too. And Cliff Robinson. But Lute Olson, though, a lot of people didn't say much about him, but RIP to Coach Lute, and also RIP to Cliff Robinson. But we talked about that the other day. The OG headband, the original headband, you know, very, very distinctive in the game. But, yeah, man, I just wanted to go ahead and send John Thompson a big shout-out real quick, and that's what it is, man. So hopefully, man, just to know that every day is a gift, man, and you know, is you got 24 hours to, you know, make something happen. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Make sure you guys are sharing and retweeting and all that stuff for your boy, so we can, because we got this movement moving, and it only can move with you. So, you know, help a brother out a little bit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. But at the end of the day, another great show. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I know y'all like, man, can you wrap the damn show up so I can go ahead and see what's going on in the beginning? And I'm going to do y'all the favor. So this is once again the premier sports betting show hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is the Primetime Angles Live on IG. And you guys can go ahead and catch the replay on the IG. Really, I would love for you guys to go to the YouTube and where the channel's at, which brings the show to you, Prime Wave Media Group. And you guys can go to our YouTube, Prime Wave Media. You can follow me on the Twitter at Pop DiBiase as well. And you guys can follow me here on the DiBiase Wave _, which you guys are watching me on right now. And if you want to become an exclusive client, you can DM me on the Twitter at Pop DiBiase, or you can DM me on PTSI on IG, and we'll move forward from there, okay? But serious inquiries only, okay? So pretty much, if you really want to be a client, you better come be prepared to become a client, okay? So pretty much, it's great to talk to you guys and everything about what you might want to do, you know, about the plans and everything, but please come, as I like to say, please come correct or don't come at all, okay? But I know everybody has questions, things like that. That's fine. But, you know, pretty much let's make sure these inquiries are real, okay? So, thank you guys so much, and you guys have a beautiful day. I'll be back to you tomorrow as well, and I'll be tweeting out all day long. You guys know that as well, too. So, once again, the premier sports betting show is off the air until tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And boy, oh boy, a day. But remember, it's Moody Monday, so don't get overzealous. We got a long week ahead of us, okay, guys? So it is what it is, and I'm on my way out, so I am gone.